My name is Damian Trofimovich. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams. Today we're heading to one of my favorite local breweries, Modist Brewing, who has been a game changer in the beer industry. And I'm thrilled to sit down with the co-owner and the head brewer, Keigan to get his view on how they're able to stay so innovative in a continuously evolving industry.
Hey Keigan, thank you so much for having us and sitting down with us today. So what is the meaning behind Modist Brewery?
The name Modist derives from the word modify. Myself and the two other owners here, we're always like changing up the game with projects in our garage, and then that led to like our home brewing and then professional brewing. So what we were finding ourselves doing is just making beers that we wanted to see, and they didn't adhere to your standard beer flavor profile or style of beer. So we just went off the word modify because we were like changing up the game to basically like take something you love and change it, customize it, modify it, and share it with other people to keep that whole just spirit of creativity going.
You guys started in a garage. How long ago was that?
almost 9 years now. We started home brewing and professional brewing at the same time. We were very lucky to get in very early on in the Minnesota craft beer scene. Back in the day, it was just like Fulton, Harriet, and like Surly and a few other breweries.
I love this location, North Loop, of course, and then this building is amazing. I love the art, the graffiti. So, what brought you guys here?
We stumbled upon it by chance. Really, we saw the building and we're like, wow, that's a huge building. We don't need that kind of space, but maybe. And it was a very up and coming neighborhood. We got in at the right time, but it just had everything we needed. It had the potential for a patio, nice foot traffic, close to the stadium, like downtown area, but not too downtown, where we got like the nightclub scene and stuff, where that's not really our clientele. But at the same time, plenty of space to grow, and yeah, it just win-win-win all around.
What is the best way to track all your progress as far as new beers coming out? Should everyone be following you on Instagram, Facebook, or check your website daily?
Definitely. Our biggest foot traffic, or best traffic is Instagram. Definitely hit us up on Instagram. We also post on Facebook, through Instagram, our website as well. We do a blog on every new beer coming out, and also posting up events as well.
Lately, I've been noticing a ton of millennials getting into this beer culture and becoming more passionate about beer, especially myself. I love the IPAs. So how do you tend to keep the pace with all other breweries in Minnesota and differentiate yourself?
Yeah, that's one thing we set off to do from the ground up with this brand, with Modist, with the business plan, is we want to discover what beer can be. We don't want to just make your standard, blonde ale, amber ale, stout. We want to see what beer can be. So we're always using tons of different ingredients. We really pride ourselves in actual real ingredients, not artificial flavorings or any, we're not faking it by any means, but at the same time, we're also just evolving these styles. We really have invested at our core into creativity, right down to our equipment. Our brew house is built to basically let us brew whatever type of beer we are looking to brew, even if we don't even know what it is yet. So a lot of breweries, globally are limited to a certain extent by their equipment, and just how they extract the sugars from the grains. We use a mash filter, and that works basically like a giant French press to squeeze out all these different sugars from different types of grains. Dreamyard, the beer you're drinking right now, doesn't even have barley in it. Barley is like 90% in like every beer in the world. That is just oat and wheat. Like it's like a whole new thing. So new grains equal new sugars equal new alcohols, which equal new flavors. So we really push hard with not only our equipment but our process. We're always on the cutting edge, are trying to figure out what's the best way to get the best flavor and just really, really bring it home for our fans.
No, it's truly amazing. What is going on new right now in Modist world that everyone should know about?
Recently, we are awarded most innovative brewery in Minnesota, which
Congratulations.
is pretty awesome. And also best New England style or hazy IPA, which is a big honor. Those came from the Minnesota Brewers Guild, so it's all of our peers and it's all blind taste tests and everything. So very fortunate for that.
Okay.